of hope. There's a sort of game I find that my wife and I play. We have 3 daughters, all under the age of 5. Late at night, with squinted eyes, we'll see who's first to hear their cry. Certain nights turn to mornings when it happens more frequently, and sometimes I'll even cheat and peek, hoping that she'll leave me sleep. Then I'll feel her sharp elbow or a jab to the abdomen till I'm up and at 'em. Particular moments, though, find us frozen, so not wanting to get up at all, and the question that we have to lie there and answer is who will respond to those cries and who will answer their calls. In the same way, as a youth pastor on the west end of Rock Island, I hear cries, and sometimes they're cleverly disguised with a smile. So I've learned to read between the lines and reach into their lives and feel the emptiness inside by bringing a youth hope that only Jesus can provide. But these stories are hard to stomach, they're hard to hear. These things are hard to see, and they weigh me down to my knees, and it's stories like these of violence. A young man says, "Chris, at night I try to close my eyelids, but I'm hit with vivid images depicting that night when shots rang and that friend of mine lying on his back. We were just having fun on the dance floor, partying with every step, wondering what the DJ would play next, but it was a gun that sung a song of death. It whistled like missile and tore through his flesh, and I watched my friend take his last breath. Chris, how can I concentrate on school when I'm wondering if I'm next?" Shay Shay came into the youth center with a smile and tells me, "Chris, I'm about to write my man a letter." I was like, "So?" "Yeah, he's in jail." "Oh, for real? Isn't he the one that used to come here and play ball?" "Oh, I remember. He had a bad temper." "Does he hit you?" "Nah, he don't be hitting on me." "Oh, good. He just be choking me," she said with a smile. And I thought for a while, she'd rather have the burden of a few bruises and use blush to remove them because her heart is in tune with so much rejection. Does she live with no recollection of an involved father that's ever brushed her with a touch of fatherly affection? And has she just learned to accept this? Abuse, abandonment, suicidal tendencies, confused identity, rage, sick with bitterness, and my heart broke for this next generation. That night I closed the door in my daughter's room, and I knelt with the weight on my back that only God could power lift. And he did, by showing me them. My wife, my kids, my mentors, my memories of when I was a teen. I had both parents that did everything they could, but I still wanted to be a boy in the hood. My American Idol became Gangster Disciples, Vice Lords were our rivals. Deep down, I didn't really want to be a boy from the hood. I was a scared boy trying to understand manhood. Mark Drake, Tom Seberg, Dave Bennett, Raphael Wilson, Steve Girardi, Kim Budd, Keith Crispin. Without those mentors in my life, I wouldn't know my wife or my children. When my heart cried, they heard and answered my calls. They didn't reject me, but instead invested in me collectively because of them. I can offer a hope that I know, a hope I can show by answering the cries of students in the community, renew their minds so that they understand the days of blaming circumstance, parents, and people are history. You can stop playing the victim and realize that you have the victory. And they say that pictures are worth 1,000 words. And I keep hoping the 1,000 that I've spoken would help you not just see pictures that are often shattered and broken, because without brokenness, we can't be made whole. And our Creator longs to use us to paint his pictures into portraits of hope. Thank you.